Then once you kind of decide what you want to outsource, there's different sites that you can go to that are good for different things. So I'm just going to kind of go through a couple of the different sites and what my experience with them has been. So the first site, Scriptlance, is where I go for tech stuff sometimes. I haven't used it too much lately, but it's very inexpensive. It's a place that there's lots of talented people. I found that it's hit or miss, but it's usually more hit than miss. And like I said, it's pretty good for tech stuff. Another site is Elance. Elance has higher quality candidates. This is because they actually have to pay in order to request jobs. So I think they get like 3 or 4 free jobs, and then they need to pay to apply for jobs. So you're not getting tons of spam bids. I mean, there's some sites you'll go and you post a job ad and you just get 5 million applications immediately from just people using robots. It is more expensive, so this is where you're going to get your more premium kind of positions, virtual assistants, project managers, things like that. There's a $50 minimum bid, so anything that you hire for in here, you're going to need to pay at least $50. Craigslist is one where I've had extremely good luck. You can find awesome candidates who don't know anything about telecommuting jobs. I mean, if you're going on Scriptlance, Elance, Odesk, places like that, people are already familiar with that kind of stuff. On Craigslist, you can introduce people to something completely new that they've never heard of before, and so you can get really cool candidates that would work, usually cheaper than you would find on other sites, just because they don't know, and then you can, give them more as they do better. One of the cons of Craigslist is you can get flagged very easily. This telecommuting thing, a lot of people think, oh, it's a scam, you're not really paying these people, so you can get flagged pretty easily. Quality has been inconsistent, but again, a little bit better than worse, and overall still one of my favorites. And I found some excellent article writers here. I mean, especially now that people are talking about the economy, I'm getting MBAs and just amazing writers, published authors to write articles for me for very, very inexpensive. I mean, between $3 and $3.50 an article for a 500-word article. Yeah, sure.
U.S.-based writers?
U.S.-based writers, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so a tip for Craigslist is I like to go to the cities where there's a lower cost of living, so high population cities with lower cost of living. So I've had great experience with Phoenix or Houston, and then actually Vegas has been pretty good too, even though I don't think the cost of living's too cheap here. Craigslist Philippines is another one that a lot of people recommend. You can find inexpensive workers from the Philippines here. They're hit and miss. I've had a lot more misses, and I'll go into the Philippines later on. I know some people have had excellent results. Personally, I don't recommend it, but this is where you can find your 275 article writers. With the Philippines, I found that quality is inconsistent. I mean, yes, the quality is inconsistent around most job sites, but it's just far worse, I feel like, with the Philippines versus anything else that I've tried. But I do want to gloss on it because I know that outsourcing Philippines is huge right now. And then, like I said, you can find cheap workers here.